Hello, hello, hello. Alright, whoever had the lock it back.
I got it.
Alright. Okay. Can y'all hear them? Somebody else talk. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I can hear you now. Cole, turn that fan down. Yeah, we can hear you. If you'd like, we can go over there to those benches and sit down. Oh, actually, there's a bench right here.
Yeah, these two boys right here, they've been on the run, and I just tracked them down right before you guys showed up. They was gonna use this place as a temporary hideout. They said the door was open and thought nobody was home.
Okay, so I'm gonna get straight to the point. Is this like y'all's base or something?
Are you guys the ones that barricaded it up?
Well, yeah, they're storing some things. The door was open.
Away.
Say, last I knew, that was part of our stuff.
Alright, well, if it's y'all stuff, then we wouldn't mind moving out.
Like I said, I'm not 100%. I don't know for sure. Last I knew it was.
They got here and the door was open, and I came up right after them.
I think it might be something that we did have, but they might have abandoned it because it was raided. I don't know.
Alright, that's what it looked like. There's no flag up, and it looked like that it's already been raided and nobody tried fixing it. So we figured that was going to be a good place for us.
So as far as I know, you all are good. I was just trying to see what was up, what's going on. Y'all needed it.
Yeah.
No, they was just hiding away from the Third Order. I'm General Carl E. Moore. I'm a pacifist myself, but I'm a leader of a faction.
Yeah, I'm a knight with the Golden Kingdom.
We've heard of him. He's had encounters with them. He's actually heard of you. Are you Milo?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. He talked to one of your buddies. I ain't sure if he remembers his name or not, but he talked to one of them knights, and they was talking about you.
I'd have to look up his name. I can't remember it exactly. I know his PSN, but I don't know his name.
Yeah, so I hope it was all good stuff.
Oh yeah, it was good stuff. We tried to steal a Humvee together.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Third Order's been coming down on these two pretty hard for some reason, and we really don't want to have any problems with them, so we came further up north.
Yeah, say no. I'm normally one out security, house and whatnot. I'm running security around, so I was just trying to see what was going on. I don't want to say I'm head of security.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Paying pretty heavy attention, so just seeing what was going on and make sure everything was good. If war's coming our way, whether we're involved in it or not, like kind of to our backyard a little bit. So we're just trying
as I was saying myself, I'm a pacifist, but some of these other guys, they're training to be soldiers in case anything ever does arise. We're just coming back.
Say that's what we are. We just, if y'all are just out here minding your own business, and, someone comes and attacks, they're in our backyard. So, in our eyes, if you guys did nothing to protect you.
No.
How close are we to you? You're saying we're close to your backyard. How close is it?
Oh, I'd say what? 2 minutes here, bud? 2 minute run?
Something about that, yeah. Not too far.
We're looking for more allies than anything. We really don't want too many enemies.
Yeah, that's we're pretty much neutral party to everybody. Obviously, we have our enemies. Every faction has their factions.
Back in the day, I've been around here for a long time, so I'm a former member of the Homeland Militia. This is the revival of it. This is the new Homeland Militia. I was the last surviving member, so burned it all, destroyed everything.
Well, sometimes you have to start anew.
Yeah. Oh, whatchamacallit, well then, if this ends up not being something y'all are wanting back, would you mind dropping by sometime or sending us over the radio and letting us know? And if it is, then just let us know and we'll pack our things and leave.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so, here's how, we'll make this work on that one. I sent Pigeon out to the King and Queen, so they will obviously get back and make a decision on it. I'm sure they won't see a problem with it, but I'm sure they'll end up wanting to have a meeting with at least, you, sir, or your head of your peoples, just to make sure that everybody's on neutral grounds, just because of how close you guys are.
Yeah, well, I try to do most of the talk myself. I actively seek to prevent war and prevent violence. Like I said, I'm a pacifist myself.
That's what the King and Queen are.
Yeah, we just got two different. Yeah, we just got two different kinds of systems right now. Like he's the pacifist, and then I'm not. I'm trying to. Obviously, there's only people that I can touch one at a time, and I've already been abducted by by a group. So they're the people that I want. So you guys aren't it.
Yeah, so we're not looking for no wars or nothing. Like I said, just with how close it is, I'm sure the Queen will just want to have a discussion, just make sure everybody's on the same page kind of thing. Just make sure the peace treaty is there.
I mean, and we can definitely, being in your backyard, not doing any, taxes or anything, but, for people that do fight, if you guys need help, and we are in your backyard, and, you help us, we help you fight.
I don't know how active you are in the radio channels. I've been trying to spread the word of being a pacifist, and I've been going around telling people that we're an ally to all, an enemy to none. I mean, if you have a good cause, we're going to help you out with it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I watch the radio, just don't watch the radio. It's just one of those when I hear stuff, If I hear someone's on a radio channel, then
I mean, personally, I talk to these guys through radio channels all the time, just spread word of things, We have the
suffering.
And too much beef around here. It's a lot of venison, seems. But no, right before you guys came up, I just met up with them. They was trying to get away from the Third Order down south, so.
Say we were just soldiers, and then there were some wars breaking out, so we decided to head out.
How do you dry out beef?
Smoke it.
Alright, I'll remember that. I'm just trying to make my food last as long as possible.
No, I've told you to smoke your food before.
Well, I smoke, but not food.
Oh. But yeah, they was thinking about just making this a little bit of a hideout for now, so they can stay up here instead of down south.
Well, I don't see a problem with it. Like I said, I'm not speaking for the Queen, the King and Queen themselves. But if that is a problem, they want that building. I'm sure they won't have a problem with that one over there. You guys taking any of these shacks here?
Alright.
Is there like a time of place where we can go like meet them properly?
As far as I know, the Queen is supposed to be on tomorrow.
I won't be too busy. I've actually what kind of allies do you guys have?
Give me 1 second.
I mean, I don't really need to know who all you're really good with. I just would like to know maybe like your enemies, so we can stay away from them. If that would make a problem with you.
Trying to look. Last Zetos were neutral with, the stone hatchets were hostile.
What about
Stone hatchets
TLCF? Them guys are pretty big.
were neutral with them as far as I know.
Okay.
Alright.
I think we might be out.
Yeah, they're a former ally of ours, and Don. I used to be pretty close with him. He's been paying a little bit to bring back the faction.
Who's the mate that put me under imposter?
The third order.
What? The third order? Alright.
Yeah.
What are you guys to them?
As far as what I see, the only hostile ones we have are stone hatchets. Everyone else were either neutral or.
Well, out of our best interests, I'd prefer to be an ally than even a neutral. I mean, if you guys need any help, we'll help you out.
That's how we are with the neutrals. Like, we just don't go out of our way unless they go out of their way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We scratch ours, we scratch ours.
Yeah.
I was just trying to make sure y'all went like the stone hatchets training, sneaking and
No.
Here is one of our
No.
squires, so
The Altus armband here it's the flag of Homeland.
make sure that they know that. And yellow, white, Sure with you?
What was that?
Oh, I was just making sure that they knew.
Oh, okay.
That way they don't, shoot us.
You guys got on band, right? Yeah, the blue, alright.
Yep.
Right.
That's,
You guys said you guys got a king and a queen. I'd definitely like to meet them.
yeah,
Probably something that's inside my blood.
Yeah.
As far as I know, the queen will be there tomorrow. Later today, I guess I should say.
Alright.
But no, yeah, I just met up with them because they was ran up in here because the door was open and they was trying to hide out. And I told them I'd meet them here, and then you guys walked right up after me.
So the back door was locked.
No,
Last I knew, that wasn't
the gate was just wide open. I ain't sure.
Was it all repaired? Like, all they had to do was shut the gate?
No,
no.
They done some repairs to it, so they can hide in there.
Yeah.
Repairs. Yeah, so that's okay. So you guys are the ones that did the repairs to it to me. So.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody else has been here. Actually, earlier today I was in here and I saw somebody running through and I tried talking to them, but they wouldn't speak back, so it might have been one of you guys passing through. It might have just been some solo.
So it wouldn't have been me because I would have said something back because I would have been wondering what. I'm not one to just walk away, okay, so I have like a circle I do around the castle. Board patrolling around up there. And I look for weird stuff and I watch, so I would have noticed this and I would have been watching you guys.
Yeah, I could tell that you were a watchful person.
Yeah, because I seen people in there when I walked up, and I heard y'all talking when I walked up. I got real quiet
Yeah.
and so off, went back, unloaded, came back.
We really weren't looking for trouble. I just got here and we was discussing something, and then you guys just came up.
Yeah, no, it's no big deal. It's just, like I said, I was just patrolling and came back. I was going to keep coming back until someone said something, so I knew what was going on. I just like to be extra cautious. Like I said,
I did try to reach you through other means, but
so the pigeon, I think, did get there.
maybe not.
Was there the helmet in the middle of the road? Was that like a subliminal message? It was like a night helmet, or is it just?
Not of my knowledge. It was a pair of shoes.
Nah, I think they'll just spawn.
No, yeah, we did find a helmet.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I don't remember that from earlier when we came
No,
through
like
here.
we picked it up and we was like trying to figure out where it was, but yeah, it was just standing right here. Look, here it is, right here.
Huh.
That is weird because these don't just spawn.
Right, that's
Yeah,
in the middle of the road.
It was in the middle of the street right here.
That's what I was asking. You said you got a
Yeah, no, that's
knife and stuff like that.
Here, let me
weird, 'cause we
let
came
me
through
see it.
here.
I'll
We
show
came
you
through here earlier.
exactly where it was.
Yeah, that's exactly where it was, right in the middle of the rain, right there.
It was just right here.
That's weird because those don't just spawn. But yeah, we have
Do you
a
think,
spawner.
yeah,
what you
like
call
I
it,
said,
if y'all pass through here often, do you think maybe it was somebody trying to threaten y'all?
I don't know, because like I said, we came through here earlier when we were heading down to Bear,
It wasn't there. Yeah.
and there was because we stopped by all these houses.
So is this symbolism for your people?
That was like
That's what he was
I
asking.
mean, kind of, yeah.
Well,
I mean, what it looks like to me, if y'all come through here often, what it looks like to me is someone's trying to say they're gonna have your head.
I mean, I'm the only one that travels through here often.
Yeah.
So someone must be trying to get to me, I guess.
Well,
That is
whatever
really
it
weird,
is,
though,
we'll keep a
actually.
watch out for, just for you guys, we'll keep a watch out for anybody that passes through here.
Well, I appreciate that. And,
But yeah, no. Right before I got here, they was telling me there's no flag up and the doors was busted wide open and some of the walls needed repaired.
as far as I know, you're perfectly fine. I don't see a problem with it. Like I said, I was just make sure y'all weren't, some hostile or someone trying to spy or nothing. That's all it was.
No, like I'm
Alrighty
saying,
then.
I'm a pacifist, unless my life is extremely in danger and I'm getting tortured or something, I'm not gonna harm anybody.
Yeah, I'm with you on the same boat.
If you haven't seen, I'm missing an eye. It was back in Novo. It tore me apart and changed me. Burned it all. They killed everybody I cared about right in front of my eyes, and they took my eye.
Sorry to hear that.
I was the only survivor, so.
This life is the only life I've ever known, so.
Yeah.
I would say this is the only one I can remember. I've been here for about 2.5, 3 years on this island, so I ain't died yet.
Same. Came close a few times myself.
Yeah, I've got put in the hospital a couple times. If I didn't have the money to cover what I needed, then I would have died.
I was dead day one on this.
I got chased by a guy with an axe on my first day.
Man, you've got all these crazy stories. My first day, I had to sit outside the neon tide for 3 hours.
My first day there was no neon tide.
I just got
Everything was on
I'm
the dark
trying to
web.
get a job there.
And this guy stopped and said that we got stopped by the police or whoever they were in Gorka, and they wanted to take the one of the three of us, and it was me. I guess they wanted to use me as a slave.
No, yeah, the third order they pulled us over in a police car, and then they they pretended to check our licenses, and then they took him and stole my car, and they made us pay a $35,000 ransom.
Definitely some sick people, I'll tell you.
They was cutting bits of his flesh off with a knife and eating it, and then just kept on stabbing him.
Right, I've got pissed on. They kept saying that I was lying. It was literally my first day in town, and for some reason they wouldn't buy it. So.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, so definitely, I'm not a pacifist, so that definitely, they should have proved that they had the chance. And, those are the only people right now that I'm gunning for, so.
That's odd. There's a pair of shoes here too.
Yeah, we were
I found that earlier. Yeah, I found that earlier and I just chucked it.
Yeah, we were throwing it.
Yeah, he tried to give me a baseball cap, Olio.
We don't know where the helmet came from, though.
I'll make sure it gets where it needs to go.
Alright, as long as they end up back in the right hands.
Yeah, exactly. I think you can buy them, but I'm not sure.
I
prefer to be all the way over here.
They have most of the gear like that at the Neon Tide. I don't know why somebody would come here though after. And then
That's
leave
what
it.
I'm saying, being right here, yeah, in my patrol path. Makes no sense.
What, by any chance, is the queen, did she become queen, like, before the whole apocalypse, or was it, like, after? Is she, like, an American queen?
Yeah.
Right, alright. I was gonna say, I've done some jobs with the regular queen back in England, so.
Yeah, she's an American queen, not the queen.
The
queen you're thinking.
The government fell when the outbreak hit, and there's a whole new government too. So.
Yeah, exactly.
No, nothing's exactly the same. The Irishmen right now, they're fighting the government, trying to reclaim freedom so they can vote for a president.
Right, yeah, if that was the real government that took me hostage, then I could definitely understand why. What you guys are doing with the queen and foot and stuff like that, the proper way of doing things.
Here lately, it seems like a lot of people's acting like I'm Mother Teresa with the ways I am. I've been going around. I've been trying to get the needy and gather them up, and the neglected. Give food to people who need it. Give water to people who need it.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a meth pen.
That's what we try and do.
Look, most people, if you was riding with a man and he got kidnapped, you didn't have no money to your name. Would you scrounge up $35,000 just to free him? Why he's on the brink of death?
I mean, if he's rolling with us.
I mean, what if that was every penny that your whole entire group had?
I'm sure
not every penny we had.
Either we would dish it out or
No, it was.
It
was every penny I had. My bank account was wiped for half of it, so.
See, that's the thing. We have like 3 shops and whatnot. We have 9 people in our group that have over 300,000 euros.
Yeah. Wait, y'all own shops?
We have a shop just outside of the castle too.
Oh, what's it called?
Fuck, I'm not 100% what it's called, but it's a leather shop.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to meet the king and queen in a while since I've seen something like that.
Yeah, that would be something that would be we could set up into that.
Right.
But no, yeah, we got a whole bunch of guys. They're trying to head up north right now because everything that went on with him and him getting kidnapped. So
It's good places in it. You got a well just down the road, so.
yeah, we seen that.
Yeah.
There's a water tower up there that makes a decent watchtower
allies, if y'all plan on becoming allies with us, I wouldn't mind disclosing the plans we have for this little place if you let us keep it.
That would be between you and the queen.
Alright. That'd be fun. That'd be a nice talk to have.
Yeah, that's conversation for her. I'm just, like I said, I'm just the security.
Yeah. I'm more of like for this. I'm more of a face for a movement than I am the actual leader. Me and him are both like co-leaders, so there's not a leader and a co-leader. We're both co-leaders. There's no leader, you know.
You guys have how do I put it? You say you're security. Are you head of?
Essentially, I'm the one that's around the most.
You guys what would it be called? Guys like pay for other people to help you with security, or like I can't think of the proper.
Outsource.
If the time comes where we need it, yes.
Alright. Yeah, because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking, like I said, I've never been.
Seems like you might want to look into being a mercenary.
Right, yeah. That's the word. Or, you know,
you can get a license for it. You can be a bounty hunter, a mercenary, you know.
The greater good. I don't want to, you know, do it for nothing.
But yeah, I've done told my guys too, if they go commit crimes, take their armband off. If they're going and do some, I don't want it associated with the faction.
Yep, just making sure that no war gets brought to the doorstep that we don't. That's all I ask.
And I'm completely fine if you ever come up and ask for a complete roster of my men, I'll give it to you. If you need to recognize one for a point out, or if any of them commit a crime, you can get them tried for it. I mean,
I'll keep that in mind for sure. Like I said, don't want no problems. Like I said, just all I ask is no wars brought to the doorstep.
Look, I've been through
Sure can do.
a handful of them, so I don't want another one.
Yeah, wars are no fun.
That's what's brought me to the path I'm on now.
Yep, both sides always lose. There ain't no point.
It's funny how this was supposed to be a fight against the zombies, and it ended up a fight against our fellow man.
Yeah, I know. Where's the zombie there?
Well, the thing is, there's always a fear of betrayal, and it don't matter who it's from. You can be the closest person to somebody in the world, and they can still betray you. So it's just human. It's human instinct. It's always just lingering in the back of your head. And, hey, is that guy gonna kill me?
That's exactly what I said. Be careful who you trust, because the people you know can hurt you the most.
Well, yeah, it don't even matter if you could trust them or not. If you could trust somebody more than anything in the world, and they could still come back and betray you.
I mean, yeah, that's where the saying comes from, how betrayal never comes from your enemies.
I mean, yeah, because you expect it from them.
Well, no, but then it's not betrayal if it's from enemies. Betrayal can only come from friends.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
And of course it's raining. Why wouldn't it be raining?
Yeah, if y'all don't want to get y'all clothes wet, we can step into this cabin here.
No, back in the day, we had a meeting with Don, and he was nowhere as powerful as he is now, and TLCF is pretty big now than what it was.
Yeah, they've definitely grown in size, that's for sure.
Back then, it was just two small factions allying. We had roughly slightly under 20 people, so.
I wouldn't call that a small faction.
As of now,
we're running about 17.
Yeah, we're growing about 6 people a day, so.
Yeah, I think y'all have like 16 members on y'all's list right now. After I saw y'all, I got a little bit scared and started reading out the number of the faction. Every number I went up, I got a little bit more anxious.
Yep, definitely went up. That's for sure.
You could probably look at me in the face and you can tell I've seen some things, can't you?
Yeah, it's you me, I'm sure. Don't get to where I am without doing some things.
Tell the truth, none of us look very happy right now. We've all probably seen some terrible things.
I look like somebody's granddad.
It's the worst thing of all.
I'm an unk.
I'd say I'd take a better look at you, but I only have the one eye.
Yeah, that'll put a damper on it.
It's not as bad as it looks. I mean, it's just really... I can see, it's just... Like, if you threw something at my right side, it's gonna, like, you know, be okay, but if you throw it at the other side, then we ain't good. I'm gonna get hit in the face.
I was gonna say, yeah, you can see him, but you can't see me over here.
Yeah. Well, I can slightly see you, just probably not as good as I should be able to. I don't have the peripheral vision, you know.
That's why you just gotta get yourself a left-hand man.
Like there could be a guy right on my left side, and he could be pointing a gun at me, and I wouldn't know. I can't see the door right now. By all odds, I should be able to.
Boo.
Seeing, I didn't see whatever that was too. Not to mention I'm deaf in my right ear, so I'm blind in my left eye and deaf in my right ear.
Always
Hey,
fun.
it equals out, right?
Exactly. I was about to say that.
Symmetry, my friend.
Yeah, they couldn't just give me a half nerf. They had to give me 2 of them to make up for it.
Hey, you didn't get a half nerf, you got a full nerf.
Well, I think a full nerf would just be being dead.
I couldn't be completely blind, so I had to be partly deaf too.
Well, it's better than being full blind.
Yeah. Or full deaf.
Yeah, I think I'd rather be full deaf than blind.
I think being half of both is better than being full of either.
It's true. That is the truth. Have to
My
agree on that one.
one of my best friends was sat right behind me, and we was being tortured in chairs right next to each other. And they had us play Russian roulette. Bernard all did. The gun went off right in his left hand, pointing at his head, and on the opposite side was my right ear. My eardrum just burst, so. Actually, as of now, I'm working with the dealership, and he's working for Building Supply.
No.
So if you need any contacts for that, or we can get a ticket open for you anytime, just check in for it.
Definitely keep that in mind, for sure. Vehicles don't seem to last long around here, so...
They really don't, especially they refuse to sell it to you if you just got through too many.
Exactly,
The closer you are to the cities, the more likely you are to get robbed, too, and they'll jack you for everything you have. The worst part is sometimes it's the government that's doing it.
So I hear. I haven't experienced it myself, but...
We had a man go somewhere. Where did... I looked over here
just
with...
fell asleep.
Yeah, he might be laying on that bed right there.
Yeah.
Probably just under the covers.
Probably.
I looked over at my good eye and I just didn't see him. Seems like this rain's never gonna stop.
Yeah, I know. It's always raining.
I know.
Yeah.
On this island, it seems like it never does. If the floor wasn't made out of wood, I'd just say start a fire in here.
That's
Just
what I
like
was
see.
thinking. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the windows are all busted open, so it ain't like that's gonna...
Wouldn't get too smoky, yeah.
Yeah. But again, the wood floor might be a bit of an issue.
Yeah, I mean, we could always just throw mud inside of a cobble pit.
You would think, yeah.
Cover the wood up, something ain't gonna burn.
Let's say you don't have a shovel, but, you know, looks like you got a shovel.
No, I
And
did on my
service.
back. They told me they needed some supplies for putting up some new walls somewhere, so I went and picked it up for them. We keep on coincidentally running into people. Like I was saying, we're rising in numbers again. We used to be a decent sized faction, and now we're back down. But this is our revival. But
Well, I hope it works out.
we're getting about 6 people every day, so
It's good numbers.
it really is. We're making sure we can trust them, though.
That's the problem. You gotta know you can trust them.
We had 3 of them we had to let go because either they were showing loyalty to other factions or they was a little bit too unhinged for us.
Most definitely happens. That's why you gotta go through our screening process, and they're not very nice about it.
Yeah, we ain't too strict on the people. We just want to make sure they're good, righteous people. We don't want anybody that's going to do wrong to people with common goals.
We are as one people. We are not as multiple people. We are multiple parts of a moving machine.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, nobody's too different. Some people just aren't right in the head, I guess.
Beliefs, loyalties, and ambitions are placed in the wrong place. Yeah, looks like we finally got some
Sunlight, huh?
It's a
I don't know
miracle.
if I'd call it. I don't know if I'd call it sunlight.
It's something, alright.
This is better than rain.
I know there's a lot of shade around here.
Overcast over here.
Probably end up raining.
Yeah, I'd say give it 5 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
But no, the first time you came through, they was a little bit scared. I told them just stay down and wait for you to pass, and we'd wait and see if you came back.
He did not speak for me.
If you say so. I already seen you guys and heard you talking, so I knew you guys were there.
Yeah, you knew they was there,
I
but
zipped it because I wanted to see if you were gonna try and knock us before anything. But then when you said you
See,
weren't
look at that. I
going to,
told you
it
the
kinda
rain
made
would
me
be right
anxious.
back.
Yes, you
yeah,
did.
it's just a little sprinkle
God.
though.
Yeah.
Could always
Still
get
enough
worse.
to be annoying.
All this heavy gear really ain't nothing you want to get wet. I try to keep myself pretty light.
Yeah, I can't say that I'm the same way, sadly.
I do prefer thick jackets, but the thing is, they get wet a little bit slower.
Yes, they do.
Say I'm kind of just in my normal security outfit usually. My light security, I should say.
This is just my uniform.
I don't have my full uniform yet.
Yeah, I noticed whenever you walked up, you wasn't really wearing an armband too. I seen he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a squire. He's
Still.
not fully a part of us yet.
Yeah, I'm still in the initiation process, I guess you could say.
So you got to
Essentially, waiting for the queen
earn
to
it.
get
Huh?
going through.
Yeah.
If only it were the same way in this faction. Mr. Talkative over here lets just about anyone in.
Well, we have to go through. They have to go through like a vetting process. Like you got to vouch for him, and for me to put my name on somebody, well, you got to roll with me for a minute, so I can kind of get a feel of who you are.
So he really is like a squire. I mean, because if you're a knight,
Yeah,
then
pretty much. Exactly.
he's just here to carry your drunk and help you out.
Shine my boots, which he did actually do.
I actually did, I was about to say.
Yeah, I would say maintain your horse, but it seems all the horses died around here a long time ago.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
I was
too,
gonna say.
actually.
It'd really
Nice
go
would be
nice
if you
if,
had horses.
yeah, somebody sell them in, or maybe import some motorcycles would be nice too.
Yeah,
Even if they just
something to
ran
go
over the mountains up north, you know?
or even just some pedal bikes. Damn it, someone needs to just make some.
Or they even go and bring some dogs. I mean, sell off and bring them back.
Yep.
Just something.
And the rain's gone as soon as we walk back inside.
Nature just hates us, doesn't it?
Apparently.
I'd like it to have an actual working off-road vehicle.
That'd be something.
The app is not too bad for it.
It's
Yeah,
going up
it'd be
hills.
nice if they
It's
just add
terrible though.
Be nice if if they just add a off-roading pickup truck.
The
Just a
wor-
truck, period.
the worst thing about the 8 is going up steep hills.
Yeah.
Yep.
You'll just start reversing whenever you're trying to go forward.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, for sure.
It's hard to even get anywhere from the dealership at the time.
I haven't bought for one for a while.
You guys have a vehicle preference?
Not exactly, no.
Yeah, in all honesty, I hate driving.
Yep.
They'll get you places
If I had to
faster,
choose,
but
I'd-
it's pretty dangerous. I mean, it's just dangerous running around too, though.
Yeah.
I tend to end up off-road, so...
If I had to choose, I'd probably say the Humvee, in all honesty.
I'd probably say Circa, honestly. Circa lasts the longest.
Oh, hot take. My favorite vehicle is the cargo truck.
I mean, hey,
Even if
gets you
yeah, it gets me where I need to go, and if someone tried to get in my way, it goes through them too.
True.
Any vehicle
I
can
think,
be shot to
what you
pieces,
call it,
though.
yeah, but I once went in a cargo truck and someone unloaded 2 mags and it still kept going, and then I hit another car and it kept going. They push through thick and thin.
Definitely hardy trucks.
Definitely expensive trucks.
Yep.
What about the boats? You hear anything about that? I heard some places are selling them.
As far as I know, they're only rentable, not buyable.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense, but I heard that there's a couple places you can get one, but the thing is, it's only useful around the coast.
Yeah.
I mean, if
I don't
you
think
use
there's
it,
any inlets or anything, are there?
if you get enough gas in it,
No.
you might be able to get off the island, see if there's anything else out there.
Maybe.
I sailed out a couple times after everything happened. They had a couple of barges, but the thing with that, they just, I don't know. Well, it wasn't too bad. Went to Livonia one time. Got attacked by a bear.
Not a big fan of bears.
There's not too much wildlife around here, but just some of these other islands, there's a whole lot of it.
You go a little bit further north, like northwestern a little bit, there's bears. Quite a bit of bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'll
had
be
3 of
staying
them.
clear of Dale.
Even around here, just the wolves.
Yeah.
There's wolves around here.
On
Yeah,
occasion.
there's some.
Alright, if you hear like a rapid fire gunshot and a little girl screaming, it's me.
Well, actually, if you hear a little girl screaming, these venison, they kind of sound like something screaming. Scare you walking through the woods alone.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
yeah.
too. Yeah, I put 3 bullets in one the other day, and it still ran away.
Just kept running.
Yeah. And then I attacked its mate like twice in the leg, and it still kept running.
That may be what it is. That screaming sound might be its mating call.
Maybe.
That's exactly what it is. Used to research on things like that a good bit.
Oh, yeah. I bet you was making the call yourself, too, huh?
We're just now hearing about this.
You better not be
Why
saying
I oughta.
don't be saying nothing like
Why I
that.
oughta.
They might not want to be around us no more.
Way to go.
Nah, man, we used to research animals.
No, I thought you were saying you used to
Okay.
research
I was studying
mating calls in particular.
for the apocalypse. I used to want to have a dream of being a zoologist. Now I have a dream of modeling anything that goes good.
And now I have a dream of making it to the next day and eating something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
To
not
be
even
honest,
making it to the next day anymore. It's making it to the next location.
Everyone calls me a general, but I started out. I'm from the U.S. Army, and I
Really?
had never made it up to a general. I made it up to a cadet. So
U.S. Marine Corps myself.
my father was a general in the Army. I just took his title after died when we got here.
Interesting.
I thought it'd be nice to honor him that way. I was telling him if he had a pair of glasses and a general's cap, he'd look kind of like my dad.
I don't know if that'd be a compliment or not.
I don't know either.
Take that as you will.
Exactly.
It might make me look a little bit weird. I might go throw it on him and just do some pretending to be a coping mechanism. About busted. I was reading a book earlier and I about busted into tears. It was about a man and it was saying he was still getting over mourning, but he was trying to realize why he wasn't being mourned himself. Meaning that he didn't really want to see these people go. He'd rather have them mourn him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard hit.
You got to figure it's probably hard to cry with one eye.
You're all about this one.
No. Yeah, he goes on about it an awful lot. He goes on about a lot of things an awful lot.
No, I think it would still come out the other eye. The tear ducts are still there.
No, they're there. They're just destroyed.
Did they just cut out your entire eyeball or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have an eye, man.
The tear ducts are attached to the eye.
Let's test it. Take off that eye patch.
The whole entire area. It's messed up.
Let's see that. Let's see the socket.
I wouldn't want to see that. I mean, it's been on forever. So you can see how damaged it is.
I don't want to see it.
I haven't changed it, so.
Trust
No,
me, I've seen some shit in my life.
I'm in the eye patch. It's the same one I've had the whole time. I probably should have changed it and cleaned it.
Yeah.
You think you would?
As a medic, I would definitely recommend that you should do that.
Yeah, the worst part is I'm a field medic myself.
Apparently
The more you talk, the more that we have in common.
Maybe.
Well, no, I'm saying you do, because I was a U.S. Marine Corps medic.
I didn't make it too far into the Army, but I came here to fight the outbreak with my father when it first started, so it's been a long time.
Me and my squad had come here when we first lost contact with Northwestern. And, well, no one was expecting zombies.
No one ever is. They get wiped out.
Yeah, I was the only one who got away. And it's fucking raining again.
It's just the island. I mean, vengeful gods, I guess.
Apparently. You going in?
Nope. Angel must be. Bunch of guys in a small enclosed room that was showered for a while.
Yeah, you probably didn't think you'd be talking this long, did you?
Probably not, no. Honestly, I was kind of figuring a gunfight.
Yeah, I was immediately thinking that's what was gonna happen. I was expecting to walk around that corner and say, "Okay, now you guys wave y'all's hands." I was expecting y'all to make us drop everything as soon as we walked around the corner.
I keep a gun on me for very dire situations. It never moves unless I'm handing it to somebody else. So.
Well, this M4 here has killed quite a few people.
It's gun on my back. It hasn't killed anybody. Oh, back in the day, a couple of them maybe they did, but this one here. Barely ever even fire it. I'll
I
kill
was only ever fired after being fired up on first.
I'll kill an animal every now and then, but I try to be kind to my fellow men. I'm trying to set an example for the people.
The leader's got to set the example.
I want my people to be able to defend themselves, but I don't want senseless fighting.
There's a difference between defense and offense.
Yeah. Sometimes the offense is needed, though, to have the best defense.
Yeah, but sometimes the offense will start a war that you're not ready for.
Yeah.
Every action has a reaction.
Yep.
A relative of his conducted a brain parasite, drinking contaminated water. He ended up.
I don't appreciate you calling my father someone infected by a brain parasite.
But yeah, he got infected with the brain parasite, and he started having a brain aneurysm and started throwing his gun all over the place. And then we had the firm get a hold of him, and he got to get shot in the head. I reckon. I guess he's just put out his misery, though.
I'd say he saved y'all like a hero because y'all wouldn't have gotten away otherwise.
If he didn't have the aneurysm and point his gun everywhere, then we would have never had a problem in the first
Then
place.
you would have walked away and got robbed. You think too highly of people sometime, Cole.
That I do believe.
I expect people to be like me, and chances are they're not.
That's where the 3 times rule comes in. You do the same thing 3 times and get the same outcome. Don't expect a different outcome the 4th time.
I've only been robbed a handful of times, and I've survived it every time, so. As you can tell, I don't carry too much on me.
That does help.
I have this plate carrier here for my personal protection, and the rest of it is just civilian gear. I mean, I ain't going around dressed like I'm a soldier. I've had these pants for
I wouldn't call an
Supposed to get into
AK-47 civilian.
It's better having this that I found on the island, the AR-15 I came in with. But yeah, the whole entire group of soldiers I got to the island with, they got taken out within the first week of fighting. The infected got most of them.
Yeah, I've heard that the infected were pretty harsh in the beginning.
And they're all slow and weak now. It's sad to see. Knowing what kind of monsters they was in the getting in all this. I reckon with all these people around though now, that's a lot of them's been killed.
Yeah, but I think there'd still be hordes once in a while coming and going.
Yeah, they might have just migrated off somewhere.
Probably.
This island ain't really too big, so I wouldn't expect too many. I mean, you just know all these people around here now, that's eventually just gonna kill them all off.
but all the wars they got going on.
Yeah. The thing is, these new people coming here, like all of us, I'm pretty sure that we've all built up immunity to it. We've all been here
Maybe.
long enough with our immune systems that could fight it.
You'd hope.
If you want to go test that theory, go get bit by one, see what happens.
I've been scratched. Multiple
Scratch,
times.
not bit.
I was gonna say, scratch is different than a bite.
They've never tried to bite me. They just try to claw at me, and then after they get done having their way, I mean, not like that, of course. But yeah, just, you know, I've been completely knocked on the ground by them, and they just leave me alone. I think they're just out to kill. Once they think you're dead, then they'll leave.
Until you start rotting a little bit.
It's like a bloodlust. It's not really a hunger for them. In the beginning, they were just tearing people apart, and now they're just trying to see if they can kill you. Got to think, so many years of this, with them being sick like that, they're slowly decaying themselves.
Yeah, well, you guys probably got something to do, though, that we don't need to be holding you up this long, though, do you?
It ain't really us, it's mainly the rain.
Yeah, kind of. It's
Luckily, I haven't been getting shot too often lately.
always a bonus.
Yeah. But no, my whole lower half, that's my army fatigues I came in with, and the rest of this is all scavenged. I reckon your beard's pretty impressive, isn't it? Got a nicely kept goatee.
Appreciate it.
Mine's getting a little bit scruffy at this point.
Yeah, I'll try.
Not all of us can shave like that. It's either we have nothing, some stubble, or we just let it go.
Yeah, when I got quite a bit of stubble, I try.
I mean, you probably don't have time to shave every single day, you know?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Been on the move for a while, actually. Came across you guys on the way through.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure. Look, I'd be okay if they just take me down to stubble, but I don't want to be baby-faced. Especially without anything covering it. This is protection from the elements.
I gotta have a baby face. I gotta make myself look as young as possible.
But you actually, I think you look.
I don't think there's any fixing that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think you look better with the beard.
I'm gonna go film a canteen.
Yeah, no amount of shaving is gonna help that. I'm sorry to say.
Might just gotta go bald.
So your uniform here, is this your original Navy uniform?
Marine Corps, but yes.
or yeah, Marines. So you came in and you have no damage after fighting waves of zombies.
Oh, there's been plenty of damage. I just know how to take care of it and prepare it.
I mean, I try, but you can look at my pants and tell I ain't the best at it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I take good care of my stuff. I do what I can.
Yeah.
Looks like you need to wash your britches, boy.
What am I gonna do?
Go take a
Throw them in
dip
a
in the
lake?
Whipple. Yeah, you need to wash them. I see a little brown stain on the back.
What would that be, mud?
That's what I hope it is.
Look, there's some porta potties right down there. I mean, on this island they don't really have bathrooms.
That's a good idea.
But
I'm gonna go and see if there's any nails down there.
But there is. You could always dig a hole. We got little field shovels.
Jeez, is that another one?
Yep.
Are you kidding me? That's
We've been looking
hilarious.
for it for like 4 hours.
I was gonna say I've been looking for a green sweater for like a few days now, and now we've managed to find 2.
Yeah.
Now that I've already got one, we start finding them again.
Yep, exactly.
Well, that was
It's gonna
like
be the
me
same
talking
thing
about
with
the
your
crossbow.
jacket once we find it.
Yeah, I know. And then it was like the crossbow. Sitting there talking about it, then we find 2 of them.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you were saying you was actually using the Marines?
I was, yes.
Yeah, and I heard compared to the Army, the initiation for that's not really easy.
No,
No, it is
nothing at the porta potties.
Not the porta potties.
I heard pretty much it's just about all of them thrown together plus more.
So what?
Yeah, certainly not
guys
for the faint of heart.
Oh, no, I was just checking to see if there was any extra nails down there. We already got like 30 packs of them. I was just checking to see if there was more. You know, my greed consumes me.
I didn't know nails spawned there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just now actually got 50K back. It kind of just disappeared, so luckily it came back. I went to go buy some of my boys' kits, and now I'm all 4K each. Because my money disappeared, and well, my money disappeared. Like it actually just went out of my account without me spending it.
Identity theft.
Yeah, someone probably withdrew it in my name. I mean, I don't know. But there are a lot of Carls around here.
I'd be surprised, probably.
Is there a lot of people going
worry
around
about
claiming
that.
to be generals?
Yes.
Like I said, you'd probably be surprised.
I think I've seen about 10 just today on the radio channel.
I was wondering if they was going to get the cell phone towers back up, but I reckon they probably can't. Radio station's running though.
Short-term radio, short distance radio probably, but since the satellites going off for phones, I don't think they'll be able to.
Yeah. I reckon, all of us has been here for a while. All these people immigrating. I wonder if the rest of the world's like this.
Well, I guess we're just down shit creek if they're not.
Who knows anymore, in all honesty?
I mean, we have no outside communication, and like I was saying, them ferries and barges that we had before, there wasn't too many of them, and they didn't go very far.
Well, it begs the question then: if the world is either worse off or better than here, why do so many people keep going here?
Well, I reckon it's just where their life's taking them.
Maybe we're like that old, maybe we're like that TV show from a couple years ago, The Truman Show. What if we're all just entertainment for the rest of the world?
What if we were all just in a video game and we're just a bunch of people role-playing right now?
Yeah, that'd be strange. Who wants to roleplay? Seems like that'd be kind of nerdy, you know?
That's for sure. Yeah, really nerdy.
I'd rather be going around fighting zombies myself.
You said you were pacifist.
Hey, to people usually no zombies.
Equal rights for zombies.
All right, go hug one.
Welcome back to the BZ movement.
Being a zombist.
Go over and hug one. You can be a pacifist and kill zombies. I mean, they're gonna try to kill you no matter what.
That's actually.
You can trust people. You can't trust zombies. At least you hope you can trust people.
Can't trust man, but I can trust the undead.
I can trust the undead will try to kill me.
Yeah, the undead are more trustworthy than most people on this this thing blasted rock.
I guess, yeah, because you reckon you know they're gonna try to kill you. The people you don't know if they are or not.
Exactly. They're going to kill you, try and kill you 100%. They might be a little stupid about it.
Yeah, the people here will greet you, help buy you a kit at Neon Tide, and then kill you.
Just take said kit.
Yeah, they're nothing. Yeah, just get the half off discount. Yeah, there's the zombies ain't nothing like how they was at the start.
That's the truth.
And also, there's a whole lot of language for them. People call them infected, zombies, walkers. It just depends on who you're talking to. A lot of people have different names for them. I heard some of the
call them Zeds and zombies.
Yeah, I heard some of the some of the Brits call them Zeds.
I call them brain dead.
I went and I found a big old calendar in an office building, and it had Dayz written on it in blood on the day of the outbreak. What do you think that stands for? Day zombie, day zero. What could it mean?
Probably day zero. Infection day.
I mean, there's no telling what day we're on now. We've probably lost track. I mean, I don't remember how long I've been here. I just know it's been roughly a couple years.
It's been a while. You know, I was 20. I was about 28 when I got here. I think it's been about 3 years, maybe.
Then you have not aged gracefully.
How long has it been? Probably, it's been like 3 years since the infection or something like that?
Yeah, it's been about 3 years.
Yeah, I was like 24 when I got here.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was close to it.
Sure, Grandpa, sure.
I'm 28 right now. At least I think I am. I ain't sure how old I am. Honestly, I can't keep track of the calendar. I don't know when my birthday is. Well, I know what day it is. I don't know what year it is, though.
Is it a Tuesday?
What year do you think it is?
1988.
I wish I had a rubber band.
Personally, I thought it was 2000 and something.
Who knows anymore?
I mean,
let's be honest.
The only way we can get power now is generate.
I mean,
back in the good
when's
old
your
days.
birthday? I might have been here longer than I thought.
May 7th? Yeah, May 7th.
What year?
Shit, what year is it now?
I don't know. What year was you born?
You gonna try and impersonate his identity?
Let's see, he's over trying to steal my identity right now, get my fucking passwords and shit.
No. Look, I'll tell you when I was born. I was born on February 3rd, 1981.
Got somebody write that down.
Oh, don't worry. I always put it in my pocket. They better believe me when I say I'm 28.
It's gonna be one of you guys taking my money next. Honestly, I don't know what year it is, so I don't know how old I am.
Don't worry. If I take your money, you won't be getting it back. They can't give you back money that's already been spent, can they?
Honestly, at this point, I might be 40. I don't know. I don't know what year it is.
Man, I'm telling you.
How many years, roughly, do you think has been since 1981?
1981, it's been about. I'm not going to say that. I almost said the worst. Yeah.
I mean, the last year I remember was around 2015, so. But
wouldn't it be crazy if this whole thing started in 2020?
Well, I've been around here since the start of the infection when I sailed in from America, so.
Yeah, like I said, I came here when we lost contact with the base.
Whenever I came here, it was 2013, and the last year I remember is 2015. We kept track with it for about 2 years.
No, I probably came here around the same time then.
Well, that's been roughly, I would say, what, 10, 15 years, something like that.
I don't think it's been that long, has it?
I really don't know what year it is.
Yeah, trust. It's only been like 3 years.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about.
No shot. I'm over 35.
Yeah, I'll keep on saying that.
Go take a nap, Grandpa. Go take a nap.
So, what I was gonna say, the new government, what I've heard, they've only been around for about 2-3 years, which I've been around the whole time they have. So, I would say it's been longer than that, a good while longer. Because I was just surviving off the land, fighting the zombies for a good bit, infected.
Like I said, I was 24 when I got here, so we can do the math from there.
Me too, twin. Me too.
Yeah.
Grandpa, stop talking. Go take your medicine.
Well, you know, I really don't remember my last birthday, so I think I was around 30 when I first got here. My father was close to his age, so that's why I was saying he reminds me of him. But I think he may have dementia.
Your dad must be a young man then. A young, nice-looking man.
Here, let me. I think I'll relieve myself real quick and use the restroom when we run around this corner. Hey, you want some water?
Yeah, I'll give you a sandwich for it.
All right, here.
You have a sandwich?
Yeah. A knuckle one. Oh, you got one too.
Man, be careful, you're gonna give him an aneurysm.
Violence at the answer, man. Tell me how this water tastes.
Why don't you take a sip and find out?
Salty. Where you at?
Can you taste hints of venison in it?
What is that, asparagus?
No, it's my cousin.
Oh shit, you right.
I mean, I reckon this island didn't have too much technology, did they? And all the furniture's tiny.
Compact living.
I reckon it's worse than
Grab some water. I'll be back.
worse than it is in Asia.
Sorry, I'm having some daydreams.
Yeah. I was wondering if Ghost was ever gonna wake up. I guess he's just gonna nap for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, we're just all sitting there talking. I look over, and he's passed out. Covered himself up with a blanket. Couldn't even tell he was there. I wish I was that thin.
If it's alright with y'all, I'm probably about to expand a little bit. Like, the base, not my physical body. I can't just expand my physical body.
I'll say, how big are you planning on getting?
I mean, if you give me the right type of pill, I could expand something. Got to get the blood flowing, man. You know, if I reckon you take that type of pill, you might go do the same thing. You know. No, I reckon you haven't seen a woman in a while, have you?
One that I think was trying to claim me as a guy.
Yeah, you don't see too many women around here.
I see plenty. Most of them just aren't living.
And what does them not living have to do with anything?
Well, because most of them are undead now.
So how are you seeing these women?
With my eyes?
Or are you seeing them romantically?
Oh, he just sat down and disappeared. He took a nap.
He said he was hitting the water fountain.
Yeah, he
I seen him walking back.
Yeah, he sat down right here and took a nap.
Yeah, I figured you guys was about to head out because the rain cleared again.
Yeah.
That's what I was just about to do.
But no, our faction doesn't pride themselves on doing things to the undead, so I hope that he's not, you know.
Not what I meant.
I choose to believe you.
You've been in your tallywhacker, just remember.
Yeah, what about the nails, though? Scratch you to pieces. Got a lot of bandages.
No, that's what ropes for.
I mean,
You sound like you have a lot more experience with this kind of stuff than you should.
Okay, well, do you want to hear a story?
No,
look, he gets lonely.
I think I'm good.
Okay, well, okay, shut up.
Here, look, here. Here's some pliers right here. You can use them to pull out some teeth.
No, okay, so how me and my buddy here met. Some things were going off in my head. Pigeons were getting sent out from some of the other nights that someone was snooping around the castle. He's been snooping around the castle for a couple of weeks now. Let's just say he about ended up in open. I would have caught him outside again.
Yeah.
Head of security, you don't get that way for no reason. Sometimes you have to get information one way or another, man. Never done anything to the undead. No, I personally think. Long live the king and the queen.
Alrighty. Well, I guess we'll be seeing y'all later then.
Most likely.
Alrighty then. Make sure you send us a pigeon whenever you, find out the information on if we're allowed to stay or not.
Yeah. You guys probably have less radios for your people, just more the high rank people, huh?
We all have radios.
Well, you got one right there, I see.
Just don't usually have it on because I don't have a lot of batteries or anything. So.
That's what I meant. So more of the high ranking members, or people actually may need them.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah. When stuff goes down is what usually.
We usually don't roll around with pigeons, but I'm pretty sure he had a hawk the other day. There was something with it.
Listen, you keep slandering my name, boy, and you're gonna have one less faction member.
By saying you had a hawk? What's wrong with the hawk? Yeah, I reckon he thought I said cock. I did not.
He's gonna go hug an undead now.
Yeah.
If you can find one. Did take the pliers.
Well, we would hope that he's only just gonna hug one.
He did take the pliers, right?
Yeah, they're gone.
Well, I guess we know what he's gonna go do.
The thing is, he's already slowly got rid of all the female undead. I don't know what he's been doing with them, but there's only males around here now.
Oh, that's creepy. Kind of find a little crawl space underneath the house.
I would hope not. I mean, him and the other guy, they was here for a little bit before I got here, so there ain't no telling what they did. They really didn't want nobody. Like, they thought you guys was actually, like, straight up based in there yourselves. And they went ahead and put some of their stash in there of what they was transporting right before I got here. And they really didn't want you guys to bust up in there and be like, hey, yeah, because you're in our place. You can hide here or whatever, but we're taking your stuff. So they didn't really want that.
No, I wasn't interested in any of your guys' stuff. I do know there was some stuff there when you guys showed up.
No, everything was pretty much empty. There's maybe like a car radiator and a tire is what they told me. Whenever they
I know, that's what I'm saying. There was just some leftover stuff, like nothing important. But there was a couple barrels, I do know that. Some stuff in them.
Whenever I went inside, there was just two, and they told me that they had a car radiator and a tire in it, and they took them out.
I believe that sounds about right. Stuff we don't really use anymore up here.
I'm wondering where he went, to be honest.
I heard him hammering away in there doing something.
Yeah, he took the pliers with him. Is he put the floorboards back down, or?
I have no idea. Go check it out.
I think he might have dug up.
We're gonna go top off.
All right, yeah. I'm thinking he might have dug up the floorboards and he's hammering them back down. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll see you guys around.
Yep, I'll catch you later, buddy.
Stay safe out there.
We'll try. Do I hear someone knocking on wood in here? What kind of wood's going on in here, huh? Hey, I was wanting to leave this bottom one open so you can see under there, and we'll put it in that.
Yeah, you mean so we could get shot?
I mean, I guess you could get shot, but...
Also, because you kept slandering me and Ghost names earlier, I'm pretty sure both of us are gonna leave.
Ghost ain't ever gonna leave, and how's I slandering your name?
Whatever you said, bud.
Look, we was all joking around about stupid crap. You didn't hear what he was talking about the pliers? Sounded like he had some personal experience, huh?
Don't cut that.
Why don't you want this one cut?
Never mind. I was trying to stop from felling any trees, but I accidentally just felled that one, so just go ahead and cut it.
Oh, have you already been cutting on these ones? Look, I think that encounter went better than expected, so...
What do you mean?
That could have went a lot worse.
It could have went a lot worse, but it also could have went a lot better if you didn't keep slandering me and Ghost names earlier.
How was we slandering names at all? We was all just joking around.
Yeah, but some men don't prefer their leader to joke about them with other people that you aren't even allied with officially.
And we wasn't even talking about ghosts, especially after he got off.
Also, it'd be useful if you'd pick up the logs and carry them back instead of just cutting trees.
Yeah, it'd be nice if my backpack was empty so I can stuff one in there.
It would be nice, but mine ain't empty either.
If I wasn't scared of a reset, I'd just drop some stuff on the ground.
Well, if one of us would buy a car, we could always just go over there to Uruguay's base and grab our barrels, but...
Earlier, I destroyed part of my gear to build a rope.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid of you.
I mean, there's no animals around at the time.
Yeah, that's why you just go back to Uruguay's base and grab a rope.
Me and Ghost we just explored a little bit. We didn't want to go all the way back. There's a large town right over close to here, and there's a big church too.
Yeah, I went down there and grabbed the memorial.
And they wasn't really making fun of you, they was just making fun of you for looking old. And I purposely put the end roleplay reason for you putting the gun at them guys is you getting that brain parasite. Because if not, then we just had a guy pointing a gun at somebody for no reason.
Mm-hmm. But he kept slandering my name just like you did.
How did your session go earlier anyway?
What session?
Oh, when you went to the doctor?
Oh yeah, we were talking a bit. We talked about this game too.
What do you tell him, that you quit it because you didn't like it?
No, I told him I quit it because my leader was a pacifist that wouldn't fight for his men.
I wasn't a pacifist whenever you quit.
Yes, you will. I literally had to 1v3 guys before because you wouldn't fight with me. You have a habit of always trying to use words to get out of situations that only guns can solve.
Do we have any sharpening stones?
Yeah. Look the closest I could get it to the wall, so don't complain.
You getting tired?
No.
And you know this time around I'm not your leader, right?
Oh yeah, I know. That's why I know that I could leave whenever I wanted. Whatchamacallit, go upstairs and, whatchamacallit, grab the hacksaw and help me start cutting up some of these logs into planks.
I got a saw.
Alright, that works too. Oh. We're gonna fully fortify this place and get the tool set up.
You got schoolwork tomorrow?
If we wanted to. Not necessarily. I have some stuff I'm making up, but...
Is it easier getting behind now?
Huh?
Is it easier for you to get behind now?
Yeah, I have to keep all this stuff up on my own time. Don't cut them all up, because we still need a certain amount for each one, so we can.
Is 4 good, or do you want me to?
Well, tell me how many planks it takes to make a, to build a full wall.
I think it might be 8.
It did not take 8. It takes about 8 to build a half of. It takes about, I think it takes 8 or 10 to build a top frame and a top wall.
Well, that's really what I meant. I'm talking about for the frame.
It takes 18 to build the full thing.
There's zombies around here, sounds like.
Yeah, no, that's a lock. So close the gate.
They can't get over, can they?
Yes, they can. I don't know why you're bringing them up here.
I just bring them to you.
Whatchamacallit, just start filling them in on the main one right here for the door.
Do you have another lock on you?
No, I don't have another. Actually, yeah, I had another lock. I have the lock for the main door on me. But there was no storage for one lock, so I threw it on the roof, so since I couldn't have it, no one could.
I'm trying to figure out which one I just attached this to. How many do you have on the bottom floor?
1, 2, 3, 4. There's gonna be 6 in total, because I'm not gonna build the ones to block off our separate rooms yet.
Because I set a few of them down, but I can't figure out exactly where I put them.
Oh, whatchamacallit. You should be able to tell.
Okay, I put them on the main one.
Okay. Oh, I got you. There you go. There should be how many?
And we go ahead and we can put a fire pit inside this furnace down here.
Yeah, there's 20 attached now. Yeah, that's why I left this one unblocked, so we can cook food there.
What time are you getting off tonight?
I might not.
What, you're gonna stay up all night just to play?
Yeah. But I need you to introduce me to Uguay first.
Oh, David? Ube?
Yeah. So that I can go in and start. Make a ticket and whatchamacallit, you could get me a call and then we could just drive.
Oh, it's storming. I feel like there was more logs here.
That was about, I mean, I built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frames, so that is 14 logs.
Yeah, and then also we cut up 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
So that's roughly what, like 20?
Yeah.
I tell you, like these window ones, these are the ones I was talking about for the, it'd be easier for camo netting so you can still shoot out of them.
Nah,
Make it harder to see
that,
inside.
The ones in my room, I'm just fully blocking off. I don't want anybody having any chance to shoot me while I'm in my loot room. You can do whatever you want with your room.
Where does the other side of the wall go?
They're both inside of the walls. You can't turn it into a gate.
What about putting a gate at the top of the stairs? Is that possible?
Yeah, that is possible, but whatchamacallit, that means I'd have to share my code lock with you. Yeah, I mean, you can do that, but I'd have to know the code lock to get into your bedroom then.
Yeah.
If you wanted to put that there instead of just putting a door on your bedroom.
I mean, I figured it should be easier.
Nah, I'm keeping my room custom code locked so no one can get in.
So did you go to that big old city over there?
That big old what?
The city with the church near here?
Yeah, I went and knew it.
I was about to say, check if anybody was based up there.
Whatchamacallit, since it's just the two of us, can we just go to a call and so I can take my headphones off because they're low-key holding my ears?
Yeah, if you want to. You really need a new headset for real. That one's still kind of crazy.
Yeah.
They had some on sale for $10. $10 at Walmart, but now
Once I get my job, I'm planning on getting a new headset and buying Leo a PS5 so I can force him to join.
You said on buying what?
I said I plan on buying myself a new headset and getting Leo a PS5 so that he'll be forced to join as well.
Yeah.
Also, I hope you know, since I low-key found this base location, if I do leave the faction, I will not be letting you keep this.
That's fine. We kind of all found it together. We just stumbled upon it. So you purposely came to this place?
Yeah. I saw that we weren't going to have enough time to get to Silverglad, so I looked on I Survive and saw this place, and I said, let's go there. Looks neat.
While you're on the inside, go ahead and put the code block on it and make sure we can access it good from the outside.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
So then go ahead and punch in the code.
I'm gonna bet the ghost probably wants a door on his room too.
Yeah, he does. I'm just trying to decide how I want to put it on there.
Honestly, I wish you kind of could probably move the furniture so it wouldn't be all stuck everywhere.
Whatchamacallit, I'm gonna need you to move.
Can you not just get it straight up on this wall and go on this corner?
Nah, it's gonna have to go like this. This is the only way he'll be able to access it with a code block on it.
It's slightly blocking the stairs a little bit.
That'll be fine. There's plenty of staircase left.